Hey everybody. Don't know. I have to do the customary don't know if I'm live yet type of thing. So I don't know if I'm live yet. If you guys can hear me, see me, if there's anybody here, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know how I'm coming in. Again, I'm using a little bit of a different setup today. I've got some really exciting things that I want to share with you guys. And sorry if I keep looking down. I have to kind of check to make sure everything's still running. So yeah, welcome to the live stream. I wasn't here last week. Decided to take a small little break, but we're back. We're going to plan on doing a live as much as possible every single week. That will be here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. So if you're new here, welcome. It's good to see you. Talk about all sorts of nerdy stuff here. We're also going to be introducing a lot of new stuff. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. This guy right here, well, not that exact one on the screen, but down below underneath the video. Would greatly appreciate some support, or the support, as I'm going to be introducing a lot of new stuff. A lot of different things are coming to this channel, and I am really excited about it. More excited, I think, than I've ever been about the channel. Not that it's not exciting, but it just gets me pumped just thinking about it, talking about it. I really can't wait to dive into that. So let's go ahead and sort of introduce some interesting things. Let's go and go to the chat really quick. Sorry, I got to kind of finesse some stuff here. All right, we've got creativity from the future. Mr. The Future is here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the man, the myth, the legend. Got Rhino Dog in the house. What's up, man? Archer, how you doing, buddy? Got your linebacker shirt on. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but we're gonna try something else here in a little bit. All right, saying what's up, saying what's up. New and exciting things. Yes, very new and exciting things. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I moved the mic a little bit. So yes, some very new and exciting things are coming. Introductions, what's up, what's up? All right, cool. So the exciting thing that we have here on the channel today is kind of a special guest. Not really, but kind of. And that special guest is me. Hi, how are you? We're introducing a second, let me get rid of that button here. Introducing a second angle. I'm still working through a lot of different things as to set up where I want things, but I figured out a way that we could use a second angle. So hopefully we can introduce it, play with it, but there's always going to be things that I'm going to be tweaking here. Things left and right, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. This is just the very, very base entry level type of stuff that I'm going to be introducing, but I'm super excited that it will be here on the channel. Let me make sure I'm actually in the frame. Cool. Okay, great. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be adding. Don't know if it's going to be in every single video, every single stream, but the way I have it set up now, I'm basically using my GoPro as a second camera, running that into a capture card that I got, and just using it as a second angle. So I'm really excited for that. I know Archer does something similar, a bunch of other people, but I wanted to have something new and fresh and exciting. Hopefully this gets your guys' attention and can introduce some fun little stuff. So I'm really excited to play with that. So let's go ahead and go back to the main one here. Just a little pivot, still working on different angles and things like that. So hopefully we'll try some new stuff. Yeah, creativity from the future. Love it. Awesome. Really appreciate you, man. That's dope. Great. Good to know you guys are liking it. I had to really play with angles a lot and try to figure things out. There, again, a lot can change here. But this is very base level stuff, but I'm glad you guys are here with me as I show it to you, especially Archer, Future, Rhino Dog, all of you guys. We're always talking in chats on live streams, and I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So thank you so much for being here for that. All right, let's switch that off. Okay, so it's already been like 4 minutes, so let's go ahead and talk about why we're even here today. My shoulder popped, don't know if you heard that. Today we're talking about some very exciting Spider-Man news that recently came out. And that is that Jaime Foxx, let me put up the graphics here as I did load them. Jaime Foxx is going to be coming back as Electro in the MCU against Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Now this is very exciting for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I didn't mind Jaime Foxx or even most of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know a lot of people didn't like that one specifically, didn't like Dane DeHaan, didn't like Jaime Foxx's portrayal of Electro. People weren't even that excited about Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I know there are fans of him, but not necessarily as big as Tobey Maguire or as Tom Holland. I didn't mind it as much. I thought it was kind of an interesting take on the character. Very similar to what we saw in Tobey Maguire, but some new stuff that kind of brought him back into his high school days and things like that. So I was excited for that. But in terms of the villains, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. Now, also in a tweet that he did that's now been since deleted, we'll get to that in a minute, he actually mentions that he's not going to be blue. So if anybody who's liked the character of Electro, like Jamie Foxx, but maybe not a lot of other aspects of Electro, he's not going to be blue. So they're going to give some refresh to that, which leads me to believe that this will not in any way be a live action version of Spider-Verse, which a lot of speculation has been happening around that. A lot of people are thinking that it's going to be the live action version. We're going to get Tobey Maguire, we're going to get Andrew Garfield, we're going to get Tom Holland. They're all going to be together, and this is the chance to make that happen. I don't think that will be what happens, but we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Let's see, let's go here, move my microphone here. All right, so, I wanted to show you this cool little graphic here. Again, kind of going back to the Spider-Verse theory of all the different Spider-Men together and how that could possibly look. Obviously, this is just some fan art teaser poster situation. I highly doubt that this will happen. I don't think that Tobey Maguire looks like this anymore, to be quite honest with you. I don't think that Andrew Garfield... Well, I think Andrew Garfield, they would probably be able to get him back and talk him into it. Don't know how interested Tobey Maguire would be. He'd more likely show up in Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange 2 before a Spider-Verse movie. That's just my theory, but I could be wrong. Let's go quick over to the chat here. Going to do the weather forecast with a green screen. The green screen is temporary. I don't know what I want, unless you guys want to look at my blinds. I mean... Let's switch back over here. We're gonna switch you over, Rhino Dog. Let's go ahead and we're gonna move this guy on top of me, and we're gonna go into camera 2. So the green screen is temporary. I don't really know what I want. If you guys want to see my blinds, that's cool. I'm still working on a couple different things in the setup. It's just so you guys didn't have to look at my ugly blinds and the sun going down out there and messing up with all the lighting. Temporary, but I could do the weather if you guys want. It's currently Florida. It's, I don't know, temperature outside like 70 something. Been cloudy all day, light drizzles, wind coming from the east. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, at least you got your weather forecast along with the live stream. All right, let's go back to this one over here. It's just a joke. I know, I'm sure Rhino Dog's just messing with me, but I just thought it would be fun to do that. All right, let's see what else. Pax is in the house. What's up, Pax? They do adult Miles Morales and it's Donald Glover. I'm going to lose it. That would be really cool. I don't know if they would get Donald Glover to be Miles Morales. There's a lot of Miles content out right now or coming with the PS5 game. Spider-Verse obviously was a high focus. I think that they would do him, but I think because they're so focused on Tom Holland Spider-Man in the movies right now, I think they're more likely to just continue following that and then maybe at some point kill him off to go to Miles Morales. But I think that would be further down the line, not quite yet, because Tom Holland is way too much into being Spider-Man. That's just my own guess as to what could happen. Let's see what's going on in the chat. The weather. Yeah, I can do your weather report. I can give you guys a weather report. Let me know where you guys are. I know Rhino Dog's in Florida. I know Archer's in the Northeast. And so is the Future. Pax is in California. So I would have to do a full weather map forecast, I guess, of each of your areas, unless you just want what it's like in general in the area. I think my camera's freaking out. Hold on one second. Sorry. I'm very all over the place. My wire management is horrible right now. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. I'm literally holding the adapter. So I want to fix that. Let's see what else. Love the weather forecast. Glad to know you guys are willing to let me do your local weather or national weather. He voiced Miles. Just lost one of my videos on the second camera, so I'm gonna have to look into that and figuring it out. And it's back. Okay, we're back now. All right, don't know what that was all about. Thanks, Ecamm, for that update. He voiced Miles Morales in the animated series. Which animated series was that one? I don't remember an animated Miles Morales. Not that I think you're wrong. I just don't remember animated Miles Morales. There's only some Spider-Man cartoons that I've actually watched, mainly like the '90s Spider-Man. But I don't really watch a whole lot of Spider-Man cartoons. I'll play every single Spider-Man game, and I'll watch the movies, but I don't really watch a ton of the animated stuff. May have been the one where Drake Bell was Spider-Man. Maybe that's what you're talking about. They can ignore he was in the first Homecoming. That's true. A lot of people probably won't recognize that. I forgot they had teased Miles Morales and his uncle and all that stuff in that movie. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, they could get away with it. Things spectacular. Yeah, I think one of them is Drake Bell, I think, is the Spider-Man. I don't remember. I haven't watched them. But yeah, so going back to it, we're going to go... What else do I want to show you? So let's go ahead and do a full screen. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. Hopefully you guys can see this one here. So this one is obviously the live act or the cartoon Spider-Verse that we got, the big Miles Morales movie. I don't think it's likely that they would do it because it is so off the wall. It was such a not necessarily lightning in a bottle, but I felt like it was something that they could only accomplish through animation. Getting the group together, and we're going to switch back to camera 2 here. Getting the group together of these guys is probably going to be a lot more difficult than getting any voice actors together to do a couple of different scenes. I just don't think in the long term it would work. It's a great idea, but I think with stacking up where they're going with like the Batman verse almost, with all the Batman coming together in DC, this could be their response to that, or that could be DC's response to Spider-Verse, the animated one, and then they kind of just go from there. It could be, I'm off center, sorry. It could be a couple of different things, but I don't think they'll get them live together. I think it makes more sense, the most sense, excuse me, for them to be just basically in the same animated stuff, but not that. Now, I did want to pull up this here. This is a screenshot, not taken by myself, of the Jaime Foxx tweet about Spider-Man and him coming back to play Electro. Now, down here, I hovered over with my mouse, but you can't see my mouse, so just... I hate this thing. Look, that way, no, that way. I'm terrible at this. I can't do the weather with the green screen. I'm sorry. I can show you a map and say it's 60 degrees out here, but I can't do your weather reports because I don't know which way to point. Doesn't matter. But in this tweet here, it says, tell Spidey, let's run it back. Oh, my thing is in the way. One second. Super excited to be part of the new Marvel Spider-Man new installment. Can't wait for y'all to check out the new one. And I won't be blue in this one, but 1000% badass. Now, this was in the gallery of a bunch of pictures that he posted on his Instagram. Again, now deleted, but it sort of gives the Spider-Verse look to it. I think he just took a bunch of pictures of Spider-Man art that people had posted, especially involving Electro, his character, and just decided to put a bunch of them up because he thought they looked cool. I don't think he was purposefully trying to hint at anything. Does it look that way? Sure. But at the same time, this also is an image of, it looks like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the middle, Miles Morales on the right, which they haven't even introduced him yet, so it's highly unlikely that they would start bringing him in now. And then I'm not sure what the one on the far left is. Let's super zoom here. Hold on. I have no idea which one that one is. It kind of looks like the Spider-Man on the back, like Andrew Garfield. I'm sorry if I got super close on the audio on that. I was leaning in. Sorry, I don't even know what camera to look at anymore. But yeah, I don't know what Spider-Man that's supposed to be. Based on the back, it looks like Andrew Garfield's, but it could realistically just be the art of any character, and they just sort of added the overlay. So it could be a couple different things. Swing back over here to the main camera where things are much prettier and look a lot nicer as we go into the comments. There's nothing new. Nothing new. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I don't think that, again, it's just highly unlikely that the majority of all of this effort is going to be put into anything massive like a Spider-Verse. I think it's too much of an undertaking for Sony and Marvel, especially with their back and forth. Is it possible? Absolutely. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibilities, but I just think it's kind of like a highly unlikely. And I'm still having some. Don't hold your capture card while you're recording because it's going to go in and out. Gonna have to find out a fix for that. But yeah. So you know, anybody who has a capture card, have to figure that out. But now it's on my face. So yeah. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will update you if I find out anything new. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Have a rant there every once in a while because who doesn't like to rant on Twitter? Facebook, I'm not very active on. I'm mainly an Instagram guy. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at AaronWallerYT, as I do have various things there. And that's how you also know, unless you hit that bell notification when I post a new video. Because anytime I post a new video, I also post it on Instagram. Not the actual video, but letting you know it's up. So you'll know where to check that out as well. But also exciting, I'm just going to talk because that was really the only thing I had to talk about today. And so, yeah, we're just going to talk. And I'm going to stay on this camera because I'm having problems with this thing. We're going to stay here on this camera. We're just going to roll with it. You guys cool with rolling? We're going to roll. All right, so what do I want to talk about? Let's get comfy. Let's get comfy. We're only 15 minutes into this. We're gonna squeeze it. So yes, super excited about the new camera angle. I'm still have a lot to work out. Hope you guys enjoyed it, despite it looking like I was doing the weather. I have so many different ideas for this channel that I'm really excited about. Talking with someone now about making all sorts of changes. I'm very inspired lately to start doing some new stuff outside of just me talking about movie stuff. Although that will probably be my main bread and butter for the majority of my time, I kind of want to expand and branch outward. So I really hope that you guys can join me on this journey. Anybody here in the chat, I greatly appreciate you guys coming to any of my live streams or watching any of my videos, sharing them, liking them, anything. I greatly appreciate any of it. Love seeing you guys whenever you guys do your own streams, whenever you put out your own content. I have so much fun interacting with you guys, whether it be here in my own live, your own live, whatever it may be. I have a lot of fun doing that. And I just can't wait to bring more content to you guys. A lot of it is going to be it can be on random topics, but I'm also going to focus a lot on YouTube, on my journey so far, on a lot of interesting, cool stuff that I'm just really excited for. I can't wait to share more with you. I don't have everything finalized yet. It's probably going to be a little bit slow, but just make sure you're tuned in because just like this stream with the new camera angle, I'm going to have new stuff or at least tweaking things and improving week by week. So make sure you come back every single week because you'll want to see an upgrade. It might be minor. It might not be world changing, but there will be these upgrades every so often, and I can't wait to show those to you guys. You guys are probably some of my closest friends, so I really appreciate you guys showing up at all. I really appreciate that. Let's see what's going on in the chat with you guys. Cool shirt. Yes, it is a cool shirt. Now this, I'm gonna close your thing here. This is Archer's newest merch drop. You can check it out at heyarcher.com/heyarcherstore. It's his linebacker tee that he graciously provided to me. I think my favorite thing about the t-shirt, first of all, it's a great fit. By the way, Archer, thank you. It feels very nice. I think I like it a little bit better than the one shirt, but I don't know. This is the first time wearing it. But I do like this little skateboard right here. I think this is my favorite part of the entire thing. I don't know why. I think the whole logo and the shirt is badass, but I just like the little skateboard, the front and back. I don't know why. Walking to my truck, but forgot to know the Spider-Man picture was another wormhole in the sky. I totally didn't notice that. Okay, let's bring that back up. We're not going back to the other angle here for right now. Oops, wrong one. Where are you? The Instagram one. Yes, you're absolutely right, Archer. This is another wormhole in the sky. Hollywood loves them right now, or for the past few years, and they're going to continue to milk that one, I think, for quite some time, unfortunately. Looking forward to the new stuff. Thanks. I'll follow you on in the journey. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. New gorilla with the crown. Yeah, Archer got some new gorilla with the crown. It was originally in one picture on his uh, Instagram story. Sorry, total brain fart. It was white. I don't know if he spray painted it. I don't know what word I just said. Spray painted it or what, but it looks way cooler in black. I like the black. The black with gold just pops. King Gorilla. Got it. Look forward to it. Awesome. So at least you guys are on board with me. Again, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. I know it's a Sunday. I do lives on Sundays and I still can't remember what day it is. So just to let you know how quarantine has affected my brain, now you know. But yes, I do lives every single Sunday, 7 p.m. Still playing with that. Might have to change that. I know it's a weird time for a lot of people, but I appreciate you guys showing up. And let's go ahead and pop up all the good, fun stuff again. So make sure you subscribe. I don't have much else to talk about other than sharing that new stuff is coming in, this little bit of news that we covered in like 10 minutes. So pretty much that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the live stream. Keep it short and sweet this week. Plan on having a lot of new stuff next week and just making things roll from there. And I can't wait for that. Thank you guys again for joining me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me obviously here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Share it with your friends. Hit the notification bell. All that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. And hope to see you guys next week. Also, don't forget Cinematic Late every single Thursday. Anything else? We're working on making sure a lot of the Cinematic Late is horror themed, I guess, or spooky themed. So some of it will be new. Obviously, things I haven't talked about. But that's kind of the going theme for the next upcoming Cinematic Late. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm not going like hardcore horror or anything like that, but some kid-friendly stuff, some different options. Might come up with a list. That's a good idea. Maybe an extra video for a list of horror movies that I might recommend. Whether you're with kids, whether you're by yourself and haven't seen, whatever the case may be. If that's an idea that you like, make sure you hit the like button as well as let me know in the chat or in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.